Hey, what's up guys, it is your boy Waffrock and I talk all things hockey. Today I'm going to be doing start, bench, trade, NHL edition. We'll be naming 3 NHL players of the same caliber to be seeing if you want to start them, trade them, or bench them. Make sure to participate down in the comments below so I know what your opinion is on these players. And don't be afraid to name players for me to do in part 2 of this series. Also leave a like and subscribe if you guys do enjoy, it helps out a lot. This is my opinion, okay? This is my opinion. So first, I'm going to do is current skill level. What I want: Vasilevsky, Shesterkin, or Sorokin. So start, bench, cut. In my opinion, I'm going to start Vasilevsky. I know Shesterkin won the Vezina trophy, but I think Vasilevsky is the better goalie in general. Might be the team around him, but I still think he makes the timely saves when he needed, and playoffs, he's clutch. So this is not off trophies or whatever, because Vasilevsky's Stanley Cup champ. I get it. This is off current form, not Stanley Cup. I think Vasilevsky is number 1. I think that's not even debatable in my opinion. I think Vasilevsky is clear cut number 1 right now. And number 2, this is pretty obvious. I'm gonna say Shesterkin. He's won the Vezina last year. He's an unreal goalie. I just think Vasilevsky is better. There's no hate. Shesterkin is nasty. He deserved the Vezina this year, but I still think Vasilevsky is better. And Sorokin is going to be traded. Obviously, he's unreal. He's not on the caliber of these 2 guys right now. He's still a very good goalie, but he's just not these 2. Okay, the next one. This one's exciting. I'm very excited for this one. All time. This is not just 1 year. All time. Alexander Ovechkin, Patrick Kane, Sidney Crosby. Comment down below. This one is a crazy one. Maybe Kane is a little off of these guys, but I'm gonna start with trade. I'm gonna trade Patrick Kane. He's unreal. Best US born player of all time. He's unreal. 3-time Stanley Cup champion. He's done it all. I think he's not on the same level as Crosby and Ovi throughout their career. I know points wise, yes, I wouldn't say level. He's unreal. I just feel like Crosby and Ovi are just, Kane's here, Ovi, Crosby are here. You know what I mean? They're just a little better. So I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say Kane is trade, but it's a tough one. It's a tough one. So now, would I rather start Crosby or start Ovechkin? Obviously, I know I'm a Penguins fan, so we all know what I'm gonna say. I feel like it's pretty obvious for everyone, unless you're a Capitals fan because you're just biased towards Ovi, right? I'm starting Crosby. He's an all-around player, has more points than Ovi, playing less games by like 100, which is crazy because Ovi's known for getting points and scoring. So plus Crosby's just so good on the back end. That's why I love Bergeron, because he does it on both sides of the puck. So that's why I like it. That's why Crosby is unreal. He could do it. He could score all the Genos in the world, but then he does it right back on the defensive side. That's why Ovi really hasn't won all the Stanley Cups in the world, because he doesn't play defense. But in 2018, I'm telling you, he played defense that year, and that's why they won the Stanley Cup. So what do you think down below in the comments? I think Crosby start, Ovi bench, and Kane traded. Obviously, it's not like a mean thing to put them there. Like, they're still really good. Like, they're Hall of Famers. So I think it just has to be done. I think Crosby's better than them both. Comment down below. This one is kind of interesting, but we know the first one, I feel like. So current skill level: Austin Matthews, Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl. So I feel like, obviously, I think McDavid has to be start. I feel like that's just disrespectful if you don't do that. So start McDavid. Should I bench Matthews or bench Draisaitl? For me, I'm benching Matthews. I think Matthews is a better player. I'd rather have Matthews on my team than Draisaitl. I think Matthews, I just love Matthews. You know what I mean? He's just so fun. So like, he put up 60 goals. 60. Like, I think Matthews and McDavid are closer getting first than Matthews and Draisaitl. You know, is that hard to understand? I just feel like Matthews is almost McDavid, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's almost McDavid. I know McDavid puts up all the points, but 60 goals is crazy. So I'm gonna put McDavid first at start. I'm gonna bench Matthews. I'm gonna trade Draisaitl. So comment down below if you guys disagree, but I think that's pretty good right there. I think that's a good list right there. So I'm gonna usually do 5 of these in an episode, so I've already done 3. This one is also interesting. current form skill, Kale McCarr, Victor Hedman, Adam Fox. Okay, so Hedman has been the best defenseman of the last 6 years, 5 years, in my opinion. I know he hasn't just won the Norris every year, but it doesn't mean if you win Norris, doesn't mean you're the best defenseman that year, in my opinion. I think some people have good years. Like technically Yossi had a better year than McCarr this year, but I think McCarr's better. You know what I mean? McCarr's number one. I'm starting McCarr. He's just that guy. He is so good. He's so young, and I honestly, if you'd rather have McDavid or McCarr on your team as a franchise, people could make an argument taking McCarr. You know what I mean? Being that good on offense, in the offensive zone as a defenseman, is just crazy to me. So I think McCarr number one is quite obvious here. Then I'm gonna say bench. I'm gonna put Hedman. Obviously, I think that's a solid pick. I think Hedman makes sense being benched over Fox. Fox is unreal. I just don't think he's there yet. I think give him 3 years. He's gonna be in the conversation with McCarr, in my opinion. He's gonna be in the conversation with McCarr. So I think that's a good play right there for starting McCarr, benching Hedman, and trading Fox. I think that's good there. I'm gonna do one more for this episode. Make sure to comment below other players for me to do the analyze for episode number 2. For this last one, Mitch Marner, Steven Stamkos, David Pastrnak. Current form. I'm not just looking at points. Obviously, Marner, technically Stamkos had more points, right? So I'm not just going off points because that's just not fun. See, Pasternak's skill level is just different. Marner's so good, and Marner's playing. They're all playing on good lines too. I think honestly, I'm gonna have to go with Mitch Marner. I think I'm starting Mitch Marner. He put up 97 points if I remember correctly, and he didn't play a full season. I think he played 72. I think that's what it is. I think he played 72 games. Then Stamkos actually had over 100. I think he had 105, 107, something like that in full 82 games, I'm pretty sure. And Pastrnak had around 80. So in 70 games as well. So points technically would be Stamkos, but I think Marner, if Marner played a full season, he's having more points than Stamkos. That's just that simple. Marner is playing on Matthews' line though, so that's kind of. But Pastrnak had the best line in hockey basically with Marchand and Bergeron. Stamkos is on a really good team, so this is tough. I think I'm gonna start Marner. I'm starting Marner. Do you guys agree with that? I think I'm starting Marner. And benching Pastrnak or Stamkos. Once again, this is not about Stanley Cups. This is a tough one. That's a tough one because Pasternak's skill level is just different. Stamkos is just all around good player, and he's been really good recently. I can't disrespect him. I can't. This is very tough. I'm benching Stamkos. I'm gonna bench Stamkos, and I'm gonna trade Pastrnak. I think that's disrespectful. If I trade Stamkos, I think that's disrespectful. With what he's been doing the last couple seasons after his injuries, after everything he's gone through, I think it'd be disrespectful if I didn't do this. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, make sure to comment down below if you guys don't agree with me. Obviously, this is my opinion. Your opinion is gonna be completely different than mine, right? So just comment down below what you guys think. Make sure to comment down below other players for me to do for episode number 2. It'd be very fun. Yeah, guys, thank you for being here. Much love. Subscribe. Thank you all for being here. Like I said that again, you're all beautiful. And yeah, subscribe, motherfuckers.